Hey there. Today I'm going to try another acrylic pour with a swipe, air swipe, with my new blow dryer that has a cool setting. So I tried it with the air compressor and with a regular blow dryer, which doesn't have enough oomph to it, plus it puts out the heat. So I got a stronger blow dryer with a cool setting. So we'll see how that goes. So today I'm using a mixture of different products. I'm going to use Artist Loft Flow Acrylic in black. That's in this cup here. And this cup is Brilliant Blue by Artist Loft. This cup is Cerulean Blue. Put a little bit more in there. That is Artist Loft. This is Emerald Green, which I really love with this Brilliant Blue. They're very complementary of each other. That's Master's Touch. This is from Target. Handmade Modern is the brand. Satin acrylic paint. So I just happened to be in there and I went through the craft section and decided to try out their paint as well, which is a 2-ounce bottle, and it was a little pricier than craft paint from like Michael's or Hobby Lobby's, or this was probably $2 to $3. This is $1.50 or maybe less, and if you get it on sale it's even cheaper. This is Deco Art, which is what I typically use. This color is Sea Breeze, which is a pale mint green kind of color, which I already had in a squeeze bottle mixed with some Oatrol and water and silicone. So I put that in there, but I may add what's left in this bottle just to make sure I have plenty. I barely have anything left, so that is the end of my Sea Breeze bottle. I'm going to add Oatrol Easy Flow, and this is the same thing pretty much as Floetrol. Oatrol is from Europe, and it's only available from their website or from Amazon, so it's a little harder to get. You can't purchase it in stores. So this is going to be kind of the same ratio that I typically go with, about 50-50, 1-to-1 ratio of paint to the paint conditioner. I'm also going to use the Coconut Milk by OGX. It's an anti-breakage hair serum. Some stores carry it, and it's also available. All of the products I use are generally below my YouTube video in the Amazon link, which is my recommendations of products. That's where I ordered mine from. I didn't go looking in the stores. I just ordered it from Amazon. It's here in the house in a day or two. So I'm not going to put it in all of, I'm not putting anything in the black. Typically I put something, silicone or something, in all of my colors. But today I'm going to just choose one other color. The Sea Breeze already has silicone that was from the squeeze bottle, so I'm not going to add any more to that, but I'm going to put it in one other color. I'm going to not talk during this part and mix up my Oatrol into the colors and add water. It'll take several minutes to mix them all up and add the water to get it to the right consistency. You want it to be kind of like honey pouring off your stick, and I'll show you that when I'm to that point. So I'm going to mix up for now. So I've mixed up everything with the black, and each brand requires different amounts of water because of the thickness of the paint, so that's just something to take into consideration. There's no set amount that I can tell you to mix. I go, 1-to-1 ratio on the paint and Owatrol, but on the water it depends on the brand as to how the consistency you want it with the water. And the tube paints are much thicker than what's in bottles, that kind of thing, so you have to add more water to those to get them to the same consistency as the bottle paints, which don't take really any water at all. This is the Artist Loft Flow acrylic that was in the big black bottle, and it says flow acrylic, and you would think it's going to be fluid, but it's not. It's actually just as thick as paint that comes out of the bottles, the DecoArt bottles. They're probably even thicker than that. It's just in a larger quantity. It's a quart, I think, so you're just buying it in a larger quantity, but it's actually fairly thick. So like I put in here more than I will definitely need for this, or probably several other pours. So I'll just add it to my squirt bottle, and it'll be fine. So everything in my squirt bottles are they keep for quite a period of time. I don't ever like rinse them out or do anything like that. I just add to them as I use up the paint. But you do it in the cup first to make sure you have the right consistency. Then you can add your silicone or not, and then you add it to your bottle. I have silicone in all my bottles except for the white and black, so that way the squeeze bottles are ready to pour pretty much at any time. And I do shake them, which produces probably more small cells. So if you're looking for larger cells, then you're going to want to mix something fresh and just put the silicone or coconut milk or whatever into your color right before you pour, or even into your cup where you do the dirty pour, and not even in your colors at all, for the chances of getting the largest cells. So since I'm blowing the paint today with a dryer, I want to make sure that my paints are all pretty fluid. So I'm adding a little bit more water than I typically would. If I put them in my squeeze bottle, I would lean towards less water and a little thicker. And with something like this where you're going to blow the paint, you want it more fluid. I've not had much luck, so I'm hoping this time will be a charm. and I typically skim a canvas out pretty thin, and this time I'm going to put a thicker layer on than I typically do as well. Because when I skim my canvas and then I do the feather style swiping paintings, or what I typically do, it practically dries before I finish my painting, and I don't want this to dry at all because I want it to be very fluid. So I'm going to do, I think, a flip cup, and I said I was going to do coconut milk in one. I'm just going to put a little bit in this cerulean blue. So that's all on that one. Poking a hole to release the air. So see there, with all those cells that are popping up, that was with one little tiny pump to the cerulean blue, and there was a little bit of silicone probably left in the Sea Breeze, and otherwise between the Oatrol and the paint, that's, the cells are there. So sometimes people say they use silicone and they don't have any luck with cells, and maybe they're using too much. Maybe they need to use less. So, okay, so I'm going to try out my new toy and see if I can blow this paint around. I'm so happy it's actually working today for once. So I love this. I'm loving it, but I want to get a little bit of the lighter color back down here. So I'm going to add the teal and the green, the cerulean blue. And maybe just a little bit of the Sea Breeze. And down here I want more of this blue. So I'm going to take a little tiny cup I'm going to put that emerald green against it. Just a little bit between, and I'm going to put blue on top. I don't want to lose this blue down here either, so So this is Liquitex titanium white ink, alcohol ink, I guess. It's been sitting here for quite some time and I've not used it for anything, so I'm just going to add it in. Okay, so I'm going to leave this as is, I think. I'm pleased with it. I never have had the luck with the fluid stuff. I did kind of like an abstract looking thing, but, and this is abstract too, but I didn't get the control that I wanted with the blowing the air. So I am much happier with this. I don't know if the white will eventually get like swallowed up. But it's kind of neat how it branches out into all these little shapes. So here that is. So I'll let it dry and see how it turns out. There it is. So I wanted to mention that this is P-T-A-T-O-M-S. I don't know how you say that. Tatums, I think the P is silent, I'm not sure. It's a HD012P and it's 2100 watts, and it has a low and a high setting, but it has a 3-speed on with a cool setting, which was hard to find.